I've always wanted to write a haiku about a channel. I can't believe RiiConnect24 has beaten me to it. Betty Horizon.
With a little service called RiiConnect24. RiiConnect24, guys, we're talking about howdy today. I think I just trained my elusive thought there. It's just because I'm so hyped. The Check Me Out channel is going to... I don't know what came over me there, I'm sorry. I'm just really hyped. I mean, the Check Me Out channel is going to be finally patched. After all this time, it's going to be patched and released to the whole world. I have no idea when. They said it might be August, September, I don't know. But yeah, RiiConnect24, guys, oh my god! Now you might be asking me, Raya, what is wrong with you? What is RiiConnect24? Well, my fellow viewers, if you didn't know what WiiConnect24 was, let me explain it to you.
At Nintendo's E3 2006 press conference, Satoru Iwata announced WiiConnect24, a way to connect to other users even when your Wii is turned off. LOL. So in 2013 Nintendo discontinued it.
So whenever this shutdown happened, a little guy known as Awesome Mario Fan decided to bring it back. He studied how their servers were made, he got with some more people who wanted to help him out, and together they made RiiConnect24. So their main mission is to bring back most of the services that WiiConnect24 used. Basically all the Japanese WiiConnect24 channels aren't going to be included in that, which kind of sucks. I mean, come on. The Demay channel, guys. The Demay channel! So basically, in this video, I'm going to be going over all the channels that it used and how to get those channels to work. Let's begin with the Forecast channel. Now, what exactly was the Forecast channel? Well, with the name, I guess you could assume that you could check the weather on it, which is exactly what you could do. It ran off a service called Weather News, which allowed you to check the weather from your location and a bunch of other locations. Now with RiiConnect24, it uses something called AccuWeather. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it's the same thing, basically. Check your weather, check the temperature, 5-day forecast, UV index, all sorts of crap like that. But the best thing about it is the globe. You get to have a globe. It's from NASA, guys. Frickin' NASA. No one actually really cared about the weather part. Most of us just really wanted to spin the globe around like 5,000 times because it was funny, I guess. I wish I could say more about it. It's the Weather Channel. Like, what did you expect? Like, frickin' unicorns to show up all over the place? No, it's the Weather Channel. It's supposed to be boring. Oh well, I guess we'll have some better luck with the News Channel. It did two important things. First off, it allowed you to check the news on the Wii. And second of all, it made me realize how depressing the world is. It's your basic news stuff. I mean, come on. You got the Associated Press, and the Associated Press, and the Associated Press. That's the only thing I can find. They update this stuff pretty fast, too. Every time I'm on there, it always says updated 19 seconds ago. That's pretty impressive, don't you think? You could look at basic news stuff, sports, music, movies, all sorts of news, politics, and politics. Yeah, okay, politics is basically mostly on there because, I mean, it's the Associated Press. The news channel also had a globe that you could spin around. I mean, you could do this boring stuff like check the news from around the world, but who cares? Spinny globe! Oh yeah, did I mention the Help Cat? I think that's like their mascot or something, because I find it all over the Wii. It's on the photo channel, the news channel, the forecast channel. It's starting to scare me. I think it's gotten to RiiConnect24 as well. They gone crazy! Yeah, that was a really weird video. So overall, I rate the news and forecast channels a 0 out of 10, because they're so boring. I think this hat might be fitting, don't you think? Get it? It's a me, Mario. The Nintendo channel was Nintendo Central, or at least 2010 Nintendo Central. It gave you videos on upcoming games, already released games, and had a show called Nintendo Week, which I kind of assumed was like Nintendo Minute, but is more like a mini Nintendo Direct with your host, Allison, and other guy whose name I forgot. It had news on upcoming games, gave you tips on already released games, and had interviews with game developers.
You know, I did bring a friend along. Is it okay to bring him out?
Sure.
Okay. Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah, okay, I'll believe that. Shigeru Miyamoto just happened to be there while you were filming a video about New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'll believe that. Okay, yeah. You could recommend games, which I thought was pretty cool, but who would want that? I don't know, someone would like that, I guess. I wouldn't really care about it. And they even had a little RiiConnect24 edition, just to let you know. Did I mention the DS download service? The DS download service is probably the best thing about the Nintendo channel. Now, somehow, and I have absolutely no idea how, the Wii can somehow transfer demos of DS games over to the DS using download play. So I can imagine that a lot of kids probably played their first DS games using this service. There were some pretty interesting games on there too. Sonic Colors, Rhythm Heaven, Brain Age. I didn't even know there was a Sonic Colors on the DS at all. Now, it's not perfect as of now. Now, it is the most recently patched, so there are like a lot of bugs. Overall, I rate a Nintendo channel a 6 out of 5. Okay, now quick disclaimer, this isn't exactly a RiiConnect24 patch, it's more Wii patched, which I'll get to in a later video, but it was on their website, so I don't really care. The Wii Speak channel was a channel that you could only get through a download code that came with the Wii Speak, which I'll tell you now, failed so tremendously hard that I got this on Amazon brand new for $2, and even then it was the European version. Now, I can imagine why no one used this. I mean, it was a channel that you could only use with a peripheral that no one bought. You could just talk to other people. That's really it. That's honestly all you can do. I think there's like a voice modifier you can use, but I'm not exactly sure because no one really uses it, so I couldn't talk to anyone with it, and no one I knew had a Wii Speak, or the Wii Speak channel for that matter. I rate the Wii Speak channel a 1 out of 10 because it's stupid. Now, the Everybody Votes channel was the more interesting channels of the bunch, because, you know, you could actually, like, do stuff. Once you've made and registered a voter, you could vote on certain topics, including, have you ever forgotten to bring your backpack to school? Have you ever brought your own snacks to the movies? And my personal favorite, raspberries or blackberries. And I hope to God that you all picked raspberry. Once you voted on a topic, you can then predict which vote will get the most votes. And I gotta tell you, almost every single time, I'm the winner. I got it. Got it. You could suggest a question, which still works. I mean, I suggested a question. Nowadays, RiiConnect24 actually lets you suggest a vote through their Discord, which I think is pretty cool. There's not exactly a channel for this, but Wii Mail. It's okay, I guess. Sending emails with your Wii. It even gives you like a little notification light, which I thought was only for when you were reading a disc, but I guess it was for notifications as well. That's basically it. This stuff isn't really that interesting, okay? I guess this kind of also bleeds into Wii Mail a bit, but RiiConnect24 could issue updates to RiiConnect24's patchers and stuff using the Wii message board, which basically sent out little notifications about updates or something like that. And now, the most hyped channel I have ever seen in my entire life. The Check Me Out channel. I can't really tell you what it's about. I had no idea what it was like because I never used it back then. Looking at videos doesn't explain it that much. So from what I've gathered, the way it worked was Nintendo would give a description and people would have to make Miis that fit to that description. And whoever was the most accurate, they won something. They probably won money, I don't know. And that's the only thing I can tell you, really. I have no idea what it's like, but I did hear that they might be releasing it later this month, so maybe I'll make a video about it. I don't know, probably. Now let's get into actually installing it.
Wait,
What?
you have a Mac.
Oh crap, I forgot. Okay, so let me explain something to you. I am a Mac user. I use Mac most of the time. So, when I found out there was a Mac version of the RiiConnect24 patcher, I was pretty stoked. It didn't work. I went on their support, they gave me all sorts of stuff, so I just said screw it, someone just give me a patched wad of it already. So a very helpful Discord user, Dominator456, helped me out a lot with the patching process. So when I asked him about the Mac patcher and why it didn't work, he said it was very unstable. Are you kidding me? Very unstable? I'm pretty sure you guys need to make a stable Mac version of it, or at least have a tutorial of it, of any kind, because I could not, for the life of me, find a Mac tutorial that actually worked. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I mean, thank you for that, guy. Thank you for helping me out with that. That helped me out a lot. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I can't exactly tell you, but so here's the link for the tutorial if you have a Windows computer, I guess. Now to be serious for a moment, it is amazing what a small group of people can do. I mean, people might overlook this whole service, but for many of us, it brought a whole community of people together who liked Nintendo and wanted to talk to each other with a crappy peripheral. And now with RiiConnect24, even more people can use it, even more people can connect with each other, and even more people could start a community again. And for that, I have to thank all the people at RiiConnect24 for making this possible. But your Mac patcher still sucks. Bye, guys!